If you're gonna do me job, do it right.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello and welcome to the second episode of Rebel Recall, the Three Nerdsketeers podcast where we talk about all the things Star Wars that happened this week that interested us. Last week it was all about the Star Wars Rebels TV show, but apparently doing stuff about a cartoon on an explicit podcast is not the best idea. So here we go. We're going to talk about some things. But with me today is James.
Yo.
And we've got Kyle with us today.
Hi.
There we go. And we're off to a flying start.
We are off to a flying start for the third time in a row.
Yes. This took some going.
Really
anyone who's listened to our first podcast will know that we played the shit out of some Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
Well, we got some more news this week. We're getting new modes and more heroes and villains.
Yes.
Boys, you saw this.
In fact, I saw it. I'm
are
going to
very
get it
aware.
on my phone right now so I can I was going to say re-remember, and then I realised the word remember is in itself that very,
It's got that very term. Right, here we go. So we knew that we had Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Obviously, they were playable in the beta, and there was the concept screen for Boba Fett as well.
Mm-hmm.
But now...
Oh, I've not seen Boba Fett. Oh, Christ.
You didn't see the Boba Fett screen?
Was he on
the loading screen?
Oh, I didn't realise. Is
Yeah,
he the extra thingy? Empire.
He's the third villain.
Yeah.
Oh, is he the hero after Palpatine and Vader?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was in the trailer.
Long gone. Not a chance.
Right, never mind.
Continue.
Joining the dark side is Emperor Palpatine. We got Sidious, man.
Just want to force lightning some bitches.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy fun. Force choking was fun, but Force lightning is going to be insane.
I never played as Vader, as I've said, so I have no idea. I didn't get to use any of these super sweet hero powers. But there's that worry, Jim. Do you remember Battlefront 2? Was the lightning not a bit overpowered, in Battlefront 2?
I hope it is.
I mean, fucking unfair if you could just
unlimited power.
Glide around the battlefield, zapping the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, that's the point.
I know that's the point, but you'll fucking own everyone, won't he?
You're Sheev Palpatine. You're just gonna go around lightning bitches.
Great. So we'll all lose as soon as Palpatine enters the fray.
Yeah, but here everyone just piles on anyway, so it won't be as good. I think he's more of a support class. Leia's a support class, isn't she?
Yeah, she can do perks and things, can't she?
Supply drops as well.
Yeah. It's fucking Battlefront. This is not Battlefront, sorry, it's Battlefield. Just with Leia's skin over the top.
Which is always a good thing.
Absolutely, yeah, it's a great thing.
And of course we got Han Solo joining the Rebels as well. Which is super fun.
Yeah, man.
Because I didn't like the lack of range Luke had. Obviously that's part of his character, but I preferred having a blaster, to be honest.
No, I don't understand that, but okay.
Yeah, I literally can't weigh in. I never got to play any of them. What were the powers then? What could Vader do? Force choke. I remember getting killed by a force choke. He could throw his lightsaber, right?
Yeah, lightsaber throw.
And then what? Just slash with lightsaber? Or is that just?
No, I can't remember what his third one was.
He could obviously slash with it though.
Yeah, that's just what R2 is, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
So what were Luke's
L2?
So Luke had like a dash
force push
one as well.
Luke had the force push, a dash slash, and he had like a 360 spin cut.
Right.
But I can't remember what Vader's third one was.
I
am looking forward to it. I still haven't decided whether I want to get a season pass yet or not.
Well, it's 50. Is it 50 quid? How much is it? It's $50, right? So 40 quid.
40 quid, yeah.
I just don't know what. If we're going to get enough. It's such a big, it's such a large amount to pay on release day when you have literally no idea what's coming down the line. You know what I mean? They might announce loads of stuff and it's super worth it. But I don't know. There's just a part of me that thinks paying 40 quid and then they're like, right, so first DLC is one new map. And I'll be like, oh, fucking hell. That is absolute bullshit.
What if, right? after the film, they release DLC that includes you can play as like Finn and Rey.
That's the thing,
Kylo
exactly.
Ren.
They could do
they
new
could
maps.
totally do that.
Yeah, and then it'll be well worth it then. But there's just the worry that they won't do that, and they'll just be like, "Oh, here's another skin for your stormtrooper." Oh, fucking cheers, mate.
And like in regards to that as well, you could always just wait. If there's nothing there to begin with, that's grabbing you to buy that season pass for £40, just wait until they announce that they're going to do a Force Awakens pack and fucking get it then.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. You don't get anything for buying it sooner, do you? It's not like I'm missing out if I don't get it November the 20th. But I am excited. Everyone, you get Jakku, don't you? Is that like a launch day thing? Is that a special
pre-order
thing? Pre-order
bonus.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you get it 2 weeks early.
Oh, that's sweet.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's about like a week or 2 weeks.
Is that the planet from where Rey lives, isn't it? With the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, that everyone thought was Tatooine.
Yeah. Okay.
So that'll be interesting to kind of see what that's about.
How do the maps work in terms of, like, I'm just once again jumping back to Field, but like you can play any map in any mode, but they're usually like.
Can you?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking of Bad Company 2 here, and I may be talking absolute bollocks, but I feel like you could play the like Conquest mode, which is what we played, where you capture like 3 zones on the map and hold them and tickets deplete, or Rush mode, which is when there's like 2 generators or whatever that you have to blow up, and then 2 more appear further down the map, and you blow them up, and then 2 more appear. Like if I'm remembering correctly, at least with Bad Company 2, and this might be absolute bollocks, like there was a map for Conquest, which was like a big area, and then for Rush, it would seal off the areas, and you would push through them as you as you destroyed each generator. Do you reckon that's how it's going to work? Like there'll be Hoth that we played, and then you'll be able to do Drop Zone on Hoth, and it'll be just like one section of it, or
so they'll have different sections of each planet.
Yeah, or do you think like
the mode?
You can only play Drop Zone on these maps, and you can only play the big multiplayer on these maps, and there's no crossover. You think that's how it'll work?
They might design the map around the mode.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Drop Zone works well on Sullust.
Yeah, I can't imagine Drop Zone on Hoth. Like I don't know where it wouldn't be interesting, would it? You
couldn't do Walker Assault on any other planet either.
No, exactly. But that kind of ties into like the film, like directly, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know if all the big multiplayer 20 versus 20 matches are going to be scenes from the film, like, or at least tie in somewhere directly to something that happened, if you know what I mean. But either way, it's going to be fucking brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I suppose time will tell about all that.
Yeah, I mean, well, if it's as good as it should be, and we play it, we'll streaming it and talking about it for the next fucking like 6 months, so it better be good.
Absolutely. So yeah, moving on. Star Wars tickets went on sale.
Oh.
And boy, did they go on sale.
Oh my.
They shattered records, man. They crushed websites, tickets out of them. People were in the States listing tickets on eBay, ranging from $100 to $1,500.
Wow. Did not see that.
For opening night. And yeah, Jurassic World is going to be lost in the dust, I think.
I'm telling you, I've been calling this all year. It's going to be Avatar. I'm almost 100% certain that it's going to be the highest grossing film of all time. Like it just has to be, doesn't it?
It has to be.
Like not only because
crazy.
Yeah, the pre-sales have. Did it say the article I read said that the pre-sales have not only smashed records, but there's 8 times more pre-sales for this than for the Hunger Games. Is that true?
Oh wow, shit.
That was coming from Fandango.
Yeah.
Last year's Hunger Games, it sold 8 times more than their pre-sales.
Yeah.
And that's just Fandango. Everywhere else, it's anywhere from 5 times to 10 times more.
Yeah. I mean, comicbookmovie.com say 8 times as many.
Yeah. So, like, I just feel like, and I've been saying this to everyone I know all year, that, like, everyone's going to see it. Like, literally everyone is going to see it. People that want it to fail are still going to go and see it to check if it fails. People that don't even like Star Wars are going to be like, I've got to check it out, haven't I? And then the rest of us that are absolutely fucking, beyond excited, will be there 100 times.
Definitely.
It's if Jurassic World was the quickest to a billion, which surprised the hell out of me, then I think Star Wars is far and away destroy everything. And I'm so glad, because anything to knock fucking Avatar and Titanic off the top is fine in my books. God,
Titanic needs to go down, damn it.
God, you're damn right it does. What a load of shit. So yeah, and more importantly, we've all got our tickets. You guys have midnight showings, right? On the Wednesday?
Absolutely, yep.
Were yours difficult to get, Callum?
No, actually. I live in quite a small city, and
you're the only person going.
They've been up for a while now, and they haven't sold out at all. Not that I'm aware.
Shit.
But yeah, I got them because I was at work that day, so I just kind of went and booked them on my lunch, and didn't have a problem. Didn't have a single problem.
Well, what about you? How was yours, Jim? You were in the queue for an hour and a half, you said, right?
It took me an hour and 27 minutes to load the page.
33 seconds.
Jesus.
I started at 8 o'clock, they went live, and I ended up with 2 phones in my hand. Trying to get the fucking page to load.
This is like the stuff people do for Glastonbury tickets.
Yeah,
what I mean? Like those Michael Jackson dates at the O2 were like this. Not for a fucking movie. This is not how films work.
When I finally got through, there was 10 seats left. Midnight for IMAX 3D.
Jesus.
Are you going in 3D?
IMAX 3D, yeah.
IMAX is only in 3D.
I didn't know you were going IMAX. Yeah, I've got a standard 2D screen, but I'm hoping to see it in IMAX at some point.
Yeah, I don't think I told you guys. I meant to say it on the podcast last week. The best thing about seeing The Walk in IMAX, as I think I sent you both a video, is that we had the trailer for Star Wars. So I saw a hint of what it's going to be like in IMAX 3D, and it's fucking glorious. Oh my God. And we've got great seats. I wasn't in charge of booking, so we're going to see it IMAX 3D the Thursday night, 8:30. But there are still a few seats for the Brighton 2D midnight showing. And me and my friend, we can't book it. It won't let us book it because we've already booked for Star Wars, and it thinks we're trying to book the same film twice, which we technically are. But one's 18 hours before the other or whatever, 20 hours. So we're going down there on sometime during the week, and I'm going to see if they'll let us at the office, not online, but if they'll let us at the ticket office book the midnight showing, and then I might be able to see it twice in one day.
I hope you get it, man, because it's all me and Jim are going to be talking about 12 hours
and
before you see it.
I know. I'm going to have to spend the whole day just ignoring you both. But then, as I said, with my Cineworld card, I'm literally going to see it. If it's as good as it hopefully will be, and considering the only other thing out for the rest of December is In the Heart of the Sea, that I want to see, I can spend the last 2 weeks of December from the 18th to the 31st. Every spare couple of hours I get, I'm just going to go and see Star Wars. So
that's what I would
do
at
Christmas.
Yeah, I know. We're going to go and see it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet. Yeah, so In the Heart of the Sea's on Boxing Day, but other than that, every day I'll finish work and I'll go and see it. I'll be starting work late and I'll go and fucking see it. I'll be there, man, as often as possible. Because,
me too.
just, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, we talked about this. I will never, ever, ever, I don't think any of us will, as long as we're alive, experience the same thing that's happening right now, which is a new Star Wars film.
We're going to get 8 and 9. And
culturally, the way these ticket sales are hinting.
Yeah.
Star Wars is like Star Wars, you know what I mean? It's like a fucking thing in itself.
This is the redeeming chapter.
Yeah, and we are alive to see.
People are excited about it again.
Yeah, and when what other franchise can come back the way this is coming back and do what it's doing? There's nothing. I can't think of any franchise in the history of cinema that in 20 years they could be like, oh, we're doing another such and such, and it'll have as much hype as this is having right now. And I think for the rest of my life, I can't imagine anything is going to be as built up as this. I literally can't think of any franchise that could come back in 20, 30 years time and do this. So I feel like I'm going to, we're there for the biggest cinema event in history.
I don't know, man. The Avatar Fern Gully crossover film.
How? I mean, when Pocahontas comes in and saves the day.
Yeah, that one. That'll
with
bring
Tom Cruise in his samurai armor. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's like the new Avengers.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
Well,
I
here's
totally
an
agree
idea.
with you, man.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And obviously something that has spurred on our enthusiasm is the trailer that dropped that we haven't talked about yet. I mean, we've talked about it, but not on the podcast or anything.
It was all right.
Oh my god, it's mind-blowing. It's fucking incredible.
Yes.
Where to start? Jim,
The start.
Kick us off, man.
I think I've probably seen it about 30 times at this point.
Yeah.
I woke up early that day. Like, I'd completely forgotten that it was trailer day. And I woke up at like 6 and just saw my flashing phone. And I was like, it was a WhatsApp message. And I was like, oh, fuck, Jim must have seen the Star Wars trailer. And of course, literally the first thing was Star Wars trailer. And
I was up at 4:15.
Yeah.
On that day to watch it. It's kind of fucked me up, but it was worth it. I can't think of the one key takeaway apart from Han's complete 180 on his beliefs.
Don't.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Oh my god.
Also, one of my favorite things is the scene of the Knights of Ren stood in the rain.
I saw somebody screenshotted that. Like, I have been resisting the urge because I watched it obviously, and then I watched it again, and I had to resist the urge to pause every single frame and just like stare at it and just be like, "What's going on in this scene? What's going on in this scene? What's going on?" Like, I don't want to, but it's so hard. Every time I watch it through, I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" But somebody screenshotted that Knights of Ren, and there are loads of bodies in the background. Right? Is what I saw.
Yeah.
They are going to be kicking some ass.
From what I'm gathering, or from what I can tell, the Knights of Ren work under Snoke,
which is Andy Serkis, right?
Yeah, we've not seen him yet.
No, we've just seen the mocap picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, 'cause in the picture, Kylo Ren's the only one with a lightsaber.
Yeah,
of the lot of them. I'm thinking he might be the only one that has one because he's built it himself.
Yeah.
He has built it himself. That's why it's so rough.
Super sweet is what it is.
And he might have built it because he's such a Vader fan.
Yeah.
And the rest might just have their own individual weapons.
Somebody told me at work that they'd read like a theory. This might be an actual theory, not just like a crackpot thing, but that his arc was that he was trying to like not bring Vader back, but like restore like the Vader thing, I guess. Like the
I
image
heard that
in
he
the
was
galaxy.
full on cloning him.
Oh, okay, yeah. This I don't know how
because that technology exists in this world, doesn't it? So
like, and that's where the helmet thing is that he wants to literally bring Vader back, or if he just wants to like be a Vader figure so that the world fears him, or whatever.
I think it will just be he's wanting to restore Vader's message and his objectives.
But you gotta think, he doesn't know what happened to Vader.
Oh yeah, of course not.
The only person that knows is Luke.
That's another thing missing from the trailer, which is brilliant to not put Luke in the trailer.
Yeah, not in the poster either.
No, exactly, fantastic. And General Hux wasn't in the trailer either. I've only seen that. Like, all we've seen of him so far, at least all I've ever seen of him, is that screenshot. Oh, I guess is he the guy that's giving the speech in the trailer?
Yeah,
but
like, you can't see him. Yeah, you can't see him, can you? Yeah, like how, Jim, you probably know this. I've not looked this up. How do Phasma, Hux, and Kylo Ren, like, are they all the whatever it's called, the Knights, whatever they call
First Order?
The First Order, yeah. Are they like is General Hux in charge, and they're both his soldiers, and the Knights of Ren are like a spin-off, or have they got nothing to do with the First Order?
No, we don't really know what the Knights of Ren are yet. I've heard things about the First Order and the kind of state of the galaxy at the present time, but I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Oh, don't, yeah. And what about? But General Hux and Phasma and Kylo Ren are all
General
stationed.
Hux is basically the Tarkin.
Yeah, and they're stationed on that big fucking laser, right?
Starkiller base, which is a planet converted.
Starkiller, of course.
It's a planet converted into basically a giant laser
to destroy star systems, right?
If you look at in the trailer where you first see Kylo Ren and it zooms in behind him, and you see there's like a red line that comes through the window. That's the laser, I assume. They're firing the laser.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
And then the bit where he's torturing Poe.
Oh, dope.
Mind torturing.
Oh, man.
And then it cuts to a planet being incinerated.
Yeah.
I assume that's the laser as well.
How? I mean, like, that's the only clip. Well, no, there's that other one of him jumping out of his plane, but you barely see Oscar Isaac in that whole trailer. And how much did I go on about Oscar Isaac in last week's podcast? It turns out. I'm in love with the man. I'm in fucking love with the man.
Yeah,
if he,
brilliant.
But no, Hux is in charge. Phasma's his right hand,
Yeah,
and Kylo is
Mad
he
Dog.
works directly for Snoke. So I assume he's just
Like a hired hand.
on his own. He's on his own path. I think. I don't think he.
See, that's cool. That's what I want. I want the Knights of Ren and Snoke, or if he's in charge, to be like working with, but also have their own agenda. I think that'll make a much more interesting, like dynamic between them, the good guys, and the First Order. If it's not all just the First Order and his minions against, like Rey and Finn and whatnot.
Yeah, it adds another kind of dynamic to the thing, and then obviously they can have disagreements and.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he could turn on General Hux or whatever, and it would still play out really interestingly.
Yeah. Did you guys see how many times this was viewed in 24 hours?
No, well, by the time I got on it,
19, wasn't it?
In the morning, it was at least 1 million, I think.
Yeah. Did you say 19, Jim?
Million.
No, way more.
What's it up to?
More.
In 24 hours.
Yeah.
This trailer was viewed 112 million times.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Alive.
That is so insane.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
that is insane.
112 million.
That's mental.
God, it's going to be the biggest film of all time.
I'm telling you. Sales-wise, it's far and away going to be the biggest film of all time.
Straight afterwards, Callum, we're going to live stream a conversation. You and me, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Me and you, 3 a.m.
This is why I need to get to the midnight screening so I can fucking join in.
So you could join in, man.
You do.
I wonder if there's still tickets. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't think I could be more excited, and then that trailer came out. And also, my real favorite thing about the trailer is that it still barely gave anything away.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you still don't really know very much, and I'm such a big fan of that, especially in the modern, let's do a 5-minute fucking trailer where you see the middle and the end. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
They've gone, nah, fuck that shit. Let's not bother even giving plot away. It's like, yes.
Yeah. There was some kind of ideas of what could be happening and all that kind of thing, but it was very...
It's vague, isn't it?
Very vague.
I saw there was an article on IGN that was someone had edited together a video of everything we've got of Star Wars so far in what they think is the correct order. Did you see this?
Oh, I didn't see that, no.
No, I didn't watch it because I don't want to watch it, but they've taken all the trailers and all the individual shots from the trailers and put them in an order that they think they will play out in the film, so you could see like a little piece of story. But I didn't go anywhere near it because I don't want to see it.
I've got a general idea.
We were discussing that scene where Rey's crying over someone's body and where it come in relation to the rest of it, and I already just thinking about it, I don't want to know. I really don't want to know.
The sequence in which it happens, it shows Kylo Ren swinging his lightsaber.
Oh, don't.
Then it shows Rey crying over a body, and then
that's a different. If you look at it, the Kylo Ren.
These three together, I think, is important.
And then the Kylo Ren swinging his saber down. That's when they attack that village at the start. But then later on, when you see Kylo Ren going up against Finn, in that last scene,
God,
Kylo
that looks
Ren's
cool. Oh my God.
Kylo Ren's not wearing his helmet.
Yeah.
Gonna see his face. God, Adam Driver, I'm so excited. It's so well cast. I know I already said this, but it's so well cast.
But yeah, carry on, Callum, carry on.
Yeah, so, and after the Rey crying shot, you cut to Finn, Han Solo, and Chewbacca with their hands up. They've been caught.
I hadn't seen that. That had somehow completely skipped over me until Jim posted it on our WhatsApp. I had not seen that. Somehow that never registered.
So, man.
I know exactly. I must have been like, who the fuck's Rey crying over? And completely missed the shot afterwards.
But yeah, those three shots together definitely
they're so
pointed to me that it seems like Leia's gonna die.
Yeah, but exactly. Maybe
Leia's gonna die.
Yeah,
that's what I got from that, because that's showing Finn, Han, and Chewie together, and so where is Rey and Leia? And she's over this body
I don't think
crying.
Leia leaves the base. I think Leia stays at the base.
Right.
And I think I'm not going to tell you what I think because I don't want to spoil Kyle.
Yeah, I don't want to know a thing at all. Like I said, I'm trying to
I
go
don't either, and I
as
don't want
blind.
my theory to be right. It's just something
No.
that kind of
Don't
But this
worry
is the
about
jumped
it.
problem.
into my mind.
This is the thing. The more you watch the trailer, the more you're thinking, "Oh, this is happening. This is happening. This is happening." And God, I don't want to. Yeah. So excited.
Right, shall we move on?
Probably.
Let's move on. Well, Kyle, we're off into a couple of subjects that you're not keeping up to date with.
Well, I'll sit back. You'll hear me and enjoy my breathing for the next 20 minutes.
First up is me and Jim have been reading the Shattered Empire comic, which is titled The Journey to Star Wars The Force Awakens. And it just ended. It was a 4-part series, and we ended with an explosive issue with Luke. Jim, thoughts?
I preferred issue 3, but the main thing I preferred about issue 3 was the whole Leia scene. Remember the scene with Leia in issue 3 in the hangar of Naboo?
Refresh my memory for the point of the
where
podcast.
she's walking through to the planes and then she goes, "I feel cold."
Yes.
And then then that image of like Darth Maul flashes.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant.
That was a great. Yeah. It gives you a general idea of, maybe she is Force.
I loved seeing her in that situation. Because it's like two worlds that are totally separate in my mind.
Yeah, and that's her mother's planet as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I don't know if I didn't read the Leia series.
I did.
So I don't know. Did they mention Naboo and her mother at all?
No.
Right. So I'm just thinking, I wonder if that's going to get brought up at all in the.
It was a kind of surviving Alderaanian. Would you call them those people? She's looking for Alderaan survivors.
Surviving people from Alderaan.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah, and round them up.
But issue 4 was good to see Luke in the first time we've seen him post Jedi.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm interested to see what this whole tree thing's about.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's going to play any, because it seems a bit weird to end on that tree. I'm surprised Poe's parents didn't die.
Yep. Which makes it seem like his planet's going to blow up. What?
yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Where is he? Is he from Yavin?
God. I am not sure.
Mm.
But yeah, so basically the end of the comic, we've briefly talked about it, so we might as well just go ahead and spoil it. Ends with Luke recovering some stolen. They call them Force trees. Did they actually call them that?
They're just trees that were from
trees that were embodied with the Force that were taken from the last remaining
Jedi Temple.
Jedi Temple, yeah.
For the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. That's where they were.
So yeah, and he went there expecting to find one. He found 2, and gave the other one to Poe Dameron's mother, who helped him with the whole operation.
Shara Bay.
Shara Bay. So she planted that in the garden of their new home. So is that going to come into play at all?
I see. It was a really happy ending. I didn't really know what to expect. But yeah, this is the thing. I'm hoping that tree will play a role in The Force Awakens in some way.
Hopefully, or else what the hell did that comic
What the hell
set
was
up?
that? Yeah. It seems a bit. I was expecting more, to be honest, but I did enjoy it for what it was. It was a good series.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have any more thoughts on that? Move on to Rebels.
Yeah, go on, move on.
All right, so Star Wars Rebels episode 3, I suppose, of season 2, Relics of the Old Republic.
Well, it's episode 2 because apparently because the Siege of Lothal was actually a movie, not an episode, like a mini movie.
Standalone. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Cool, so episode 2 then, Relics of the Old Republic. We got to see more of the clones, and it's basically just a continuation of what episode 1 set up in this. You
recently watched this today, didn't you?
Yes.
What do you think?
Not as big and explosive as the first one, which wasn't that great either. I mean, it was a good start to the season. I think since Siege of Lothal, that set so high that anything I'm seeing now is just kind of filler. But we saw the clones join the group that we were discussing last week. And yeah.
See, I thought
not
it was
much,
better
there
than
wasn't
last
much.
week's.
Did you?
It was better than last week's, yeah. Just because we got a bit more action, really. It wasn't just like a Jaws homage. Yeah, but now that they've introduced the fifth brother, hopefully we can get a little more. That's the stuff I want to see. I want to see the Inquisitors hunting him down. I want to see Vader again.
And he's got the same lightsaber as the previous Inquisitor had.
Yeah, they all have the same lightsaber.
So does the seventh sister have that as well?
Yeah, she has that too.
Okay.
But
that's going to be interesting to play out.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if the kind of relationship between the Inquisitors as well, if they're all kind of battling each other, because the Inquisitor in the first one was like the Grand Inquisitor, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And now he's dead. I'm wondering if they're going to be like vying for his position.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
But I'm looking forward to Ahsoka taking them on.
Yeah, just any fight scene with Ahsoka is going to be pretty awesome.
Like the one where Vader runs his fucking lightsaber through her stomach.
Shut up, man! Yeah, so the only thing I thought kind of notable to talk about in this episode was at the end, we just see Rex, but that doesn't mean very much, really. The rest of the guys are probably still on the ship.
Yeah,
but they didn't show up for that final scene.
No, maybe it wasn't as important. It's just these episodes are really short, so it kind of feels like not a lot happens in the space of time. It feels like the show would be a lot better. I mean, it's not that I was saying I don't like the show, but it feels like it'd be a lot better if it was in a Netflix formula where you could just binge it.
Yeah.
On a week-to-week basis at the minute, it's a bit like you're kind of just being drip-fed information.
Yeah, each episode doesn't progress the story much
Not
further,
quick enough. No, that's it. No. It feels like you're just taking baby steps every episode. And now this season's, 22 episodes instead of 13. It's going to feel like it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
But I think I've heard that they're going to do these 3, and then it's going on a break for a few months.
All right.
Yeah, so we're only going to get 3 episodes, and then it's breaking already.
Well, it's a good job we changed the aim of the podcast then.
Yeah. We've got nothing to talk about otherwise. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, it's fine for what it is. I just want to see more Inquisitors. I want to see more of that side of the storyline. Now we've got all this introducing the clones crap out of the way. Fine, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, Kanan started to forgive them a little bit, trust them a bit more.
He was a bit of a whiny bitch this episode.
He was a little bit.
Yeah, he don't have time for his shit. But yeah, it was good to see. It was good to see the clones, because they'd never seen AT-ATs before.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they were walking on 4 legs.
Yeah, they've got 4 legs. Look how massive it is.
Yeah, it was good to see the old versus the new.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to go back and pick up Agent Callus at all. Now, since Vader called the Star Destroyer away.
Yeah.
Middle battle, which I thought was very Vader.
Yeah, fuck it, he didn't get it done.
But no, yeah, it was a good episode. I'm looking forward to next week's more. I think next week's is called There Are Always 2 or something. So I assume we're going to get more Inquisitors.
Introduce the seventh sister.
Hopefully, yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yep. Buffy the Jedi Slayer.
Yeah. She's married to Thingy, isn't she? The guy that voices Kanan.
Oh, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yes, they are married.
They were together in Scooby-Doo, right?
I was literally about to say that.
Oh my god, yes.
But yeah, overall good episode. Better than last week's for me anyway. I just want it to progress quicker, but that's unfortunately the way it is.
Fair enough. There we have it. Episode 2 of Rebel Recall. James, where can people find us on the social medias?
Well, they can find us at Nerdsketeers. We are thethreenerdsketeers at gmail.com if you want to email us. We are on Twitter and Instagram at the Nerdsketeers. We've also just set up a Twitch if you want to watch us play some games and swear a lot. And that's, again, the Three Nerdsketeers on Twitch.
I can definitely promise swearing. I was about to say we're about to stream now, but it's not going live, so
No.
It's not. We're not about to stream now. When you listen to this,
We will have streamed
on Twitch. We will have streamed. It's too late. You've missed us.
Yeah, but do
Go back and watch it.
I am telling you now that be around 3:30, 3 a.m. on the morning of the 17th of December, there will be a live discussion between me, Callum, and maybe Kyle about The Force Awakens, fresh from seeing it. That I'm promising you.
I am gonna try. I promise. You've also forgotten to say that we are now on SoundCloud and iTunes.
Oh my God! Yes, we got iTunes approved.
We are feeling far too professional for our shoddy.
So
podcast.
Go on to iTunes, subscribe, rate us, all that stuff. Would be
absolutely
greatly
free,
appreciated.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's absolutely free. Definitely. It would be appreciated. But where can they find you two?
Kyle, go ahead.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Curly G.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Callum Hurrell, which is CALLUMHURRELL. All right, and that's it from us from Rebel Recall.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much.
May the Force be with you.
Goodbye.
In a bitch.
Bye.
In a bitch.